Welcome to the SpaHive. I'm Julie Pankey, and I've teamed up with two of my business besties to flip this hive and spill the honey. We're dishing out the juiciest insights on business, life, and everything in between, with a side of sass, a sprinkle of nuttiness, and plenty of laughs. Whether you're here for spa tips or just a little life inspiration, we've got the buzz you need. So grab your favorite drink and get ready. Things are about to get sweet and sticky. Hello and welcome back to the SpaHive Business Bestie Podcast. Good morning, MaryAnn.
Good morning, Julie. Good morning to our listeners. How's it going, Julie?
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, as you know, I have a hurt shoulder. And you know what's funny is you don't realize, I'm predominantly right-handed. And you don't realize everything you do with that hand or arm. So I've been consciously trying not to use it because I have like my trap and my lat. I hurt. And so I've been trying to like keep it attached to my body, and I can't do anything. I just all of a sudden am like,
Well, don't do that. Stop making those
working
motions.
because you just don't even think of it. You know, you're in the shower and I'm squeegeeing down the shower and I'm like, got to do it with my left hand. You know, I'm getting my water and going into the microwave. Everything's with my right hand. And so I'm consciously trying not to use it, but I catch myself literally every 10 seconds doing something.
You have to put a sling on it.
I know. I was thinking about when I was a kid, I fractured my shoulder up here and I had to wear it inside my shirt, strapped to my body. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should do that. I should have Gary tape it to my body inside my shirt and walk around with my sleeve flapping.
Yeah, yep. You could definitely do that. I don't know what type of tape. I think you should use
maybe an ace bandage.
Yeah, that's a good idea because I was going to go masking tape, but that's going to be painful.
And I don't even know if I have ace bandages here. Maybe I do in the first aid kit.
Well, Gary can wrap you up like a little mummy.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to rest extra today.
Oh, okay, that works too. Listen to an audiobook.
I wished I had an infrared nearby. That would really help me.
Yeah, it would.
But alas, I don't. How about you?
Doing great. Living the dream. Just here. Halloween week is here. Today is Halloween.
I know, right? I still didn't even get my candy for tonight.
Happy Halloween.
Well, that leads us into our wild and spooky trends conversation.
What are we going to be talking about today?
I don't know what's haunting the wellness world. So, I don't know, from ghost facials. Gosh, we probably had a ghost facial when we worked at the Wentworth by the Sea. To aura cameras, to snake massage. Let's talk about the trends that make us go boo or buy. Sign me up. Here's my credit card.
All right. So that's our grading scale. I like that. Look at you on trend. We're boo. Bewitching. Is that we'll try it, but we don't know yet? What are we talking about? Okay. And then buy. We all know what that means.
Sign me up. Yeah, Bewitching is it's interesting.
I see.
Maybe I would try it.
I see. Okay.
But kind of weird.
Okay, so this one is between Bewitching and Boo for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for a lot of people, this is a buy. So I'm talking about animal yoga.
Yeah, I know you're not really into that.
So it's yoga, right? When you have animals around you. Goats typically, I've seen it done with like puppies, which
Yeah.
I think that's cute, but like puppies are definitely not potty trained, right? Or housebroken, whatever we call it in the dog world. And so then that grosses me out. I've seen it with like cats.
Goats,
Yeah, goats, cats.
little piglets.
Okay, so I've never seen it with piglets. If it was piglets, I might be about it because that's cute.
See? I mean, I would say it's bewitching. I haven't done it. I've said this before, put it on record. I am not a yoga fan.
Yeah, you are.
I have a really hard time quieting my brain enough to do this very like quiet, low, painful activity because I am also not super flexible.
Yeah,
So I would be bewitched if I'm going to do yoga with a puppy because then I would tickle and hold the puppy and
right.
cuddle it the whole time, sit crisscross applesauce. And that's my yoga for the day.
Yeah, I think that's acceptable. I mean, you do a lot of meditation.
Yeah.
Well, so you can quiet your mind, but I think it's more just like the slow movement and the flexibility that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with if someone offered me a piglet yoga, then maybe I'm there. I might be there.
Mhm. Mhm.
But like
Yeah.
goat yoga, like I don't want goats on top of my back. That's just not my thing.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I would try it.
You try. Okay, so if we ever
I would
resurrect,
try it because, if I'm like, whatever the move is when you're on all fours, right? The cow and the cat,
yeah,
and then a little goat jumped up on my back,
no.
might be cute.
I feel like I'd be like, get off of me and fling it by accident. If we
So
ever
for you, is it a boo or is it bewitching? Like
well,
maybe.
I mean, if there's piglets, I think it's bewitching. If you're giving me a goat, a puppy, or some cats, it's a boo. So I think
Yeah.
it's animal dependent. I feel like the more odd animal, the more likely I am to do it.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, that kind of leads us to that snake massage. You doing yoga with snakes? I am not doing yoga with snakes, and I am not doing a snake massage. That is a total boo for me.
Yeah, so I didn't know there was such thing as a snake massage. So do they just put the snake? What type of snakes? Are they garden snakes?
I don't know what kind of snakes. They're big fat snakes though.
Like, so it's like
Because
an
I've seen
anaconda.
it, not as big as an anaconda.
Is it like,
I've seen it on Instagram and TikTok, and it like originated in maybe Indonesia,
yeah,
Thailand, and but now they're doing it, out in LA in the like LA wellness circle. It's made its way to the US and it's essentially you laying on your back and like a mound of snakes get piled on your back and they slither around your back for tension relief
no,
and
that's horrible.
primal connection.
Primal to a snake? All right, so this is the perfect April Fool's joke for all you people that work at spas or really anyone. Julie, you're going to go into your client's business on April 1 and be like, "Guys, I think we should do a seasonal massage for summer and it's going to be a snake massage." I love it. See what happens.
Yeah, I'd be willing to try it. I mean, I'd
I
be
mean,
willing to bring it up in a meeting.
yeah.
But now, Katerina's getting all these people on board listening to our podcast. So now everyone's going to like know my secrets.
Uh-oh, they're going to know it before you come.
They're like, "Oh, you're just fooling us. We're not
Yeah.
really going to do a steak massage. I don't believe you."
But you might do pig yoga, so there's that.
I might do pig yoga and, not a bizarre, spooky trend, but I really, really want to do floating sound baths in the pool.
Yeah, I swear you like you had been doing it. That's why I was so confused, because I feel like I've heard about this for years now. And I'm like, why haven't we done it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, you could just fly me up this summer and I will be your model for
I know our
floating.
sound healer, Rachel, is totally into it. She's down with it. She's like, you tell me when you're ready. We could do like an indoor pool situation. We could do outdoor pool situation if it was, warm outside, obviously. All right. So what's our next one?
All right. So we're not doing snake yoga. Wait, no. Well, yeah, we're not doing snake yoga, but we're
No,
not
that's a
doing snake.
boo.
Yeah, that's a boo. That's a boo for me. I feel like some people will be bewitched by that though.
Yes.
All right, so this one is I'm going to save my best one for last, so let me do one more before we go to my best one. But this
Okay.
one is sleep shedding. So I'm sure we've all seen it like on TikTok or Instagram, where people just have layers of stuff on them while they sleep. Like their face is masked, they've got like something wrapped around their jaw to make it tight. They've got their lips taped off. There's a lot going on.
I feel like that's how Donnie probably sleeps.
100%. I could see that. But it's a boo for me. I'm not about it. I think it's a little too much. So at one point I was doing that like the face tape. What were those?
Oh,
The
yeah.
crowns. And I do like that. Now that I do like. And that's basically just, it looks like a bunch of Band-Aids on your forehead, right?
Right.
But some of these things are crazy. Like I would need to add in an extra 10 minutes in my morning, which I already wake up too late, right? I would need to add in an extra at least 10 minutes to take off all this stuff they have on.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. And I mean, I had to change to Nod Pod for my sleep mask because the sleep mask with the elastic around it would end up across my room every single night. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it always came off and I would find it. Could be in the bed, could be clear across the room, could be one of my dogs sleeping on it.
In the kitchen, nobody knows.
Exactly. All chewed up. Bad Benny has it all chewed up in 30
Oh,
seconds flat. I know people will wear like that mouth tape and stuff.
yeah.
No, I really think I would think I was dying. I would wake up and hyperventilate. So I'm pretty sure that anything on my face that, isn't like the frownies, I think I could wear. I have worn like a black algae mask like on my T-zone,
Okay.
so then I get up and it's all dried and then
Yeah.
I wash it off. Nothing that I could feel, right? Or nothing that, is cumbersome. I mean, I tried a weighted blanket one time and woke up panicked that I couldn't move. I'm like, oh my God, I'm paralyzed.
Something has
That was,
happened
and
in the
I
night.
gave it to Sam after that. I was like, hey, you want a weighted blanket?
Something has happened in the night, and this is my demise.
So that's probably a boo for me.
Funny. Yeah. I think the sleep shedding's a boo. I think it's too much. I mean, I get you want to like hack your sleep, right? And like be as productive as you can. But I
Right.
just feel like, I don't know. Oh, and have you seen those magnetic things you can put on your nose, on either side of your nose, that open up your airways?
Is it the Breathe Easy strips?
Yeah, but it's not. It's something to do with magnets, and I don't know how it
No,
works. But
because
it
I have
literally,
tried Breathe Easy strips
yeah, yeah. But it's
because
like,
I don't breathe easy at night.
I
I'm
think I
always
might do.
stuffy. I feel like I'm like perpetually stuffy.
Yeah, I know. Well,
But
there's
no, I
these
don't know about the
magnetic.
magnets.
Yeah, I don't know if there's also like a magnet inside your nostril and then a bridge on top, but that doesn't seem safe. That seems like you will sniff up a magnet, and that cannot be good for you.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting magnets up my nose. I mean, that's something that we try to prevent like our little kids to do
Right?
from
Right?
doing. And here we are putting stuff and magnets up our nose. Well, so this leads me into a story.
Magnets?
No, not about magnets, but kind of like what's one of our most haunting spa moments.
Okay.
Like I mean, I have lots of haunting client stories, weird requests, maybe a product fail. And I remember back when we first created, when I was at the Cliff House back in like 2000, maybe it was 3, yeah, we decided that we were going to take the blueberry wrap and try to create it all in-house. And
Okay.
so, we produced the product, to test it out. And, with our lead massage therapist and a few of us. And so we did it and we applied it and came out. And the girl that we tested it on, her skin was all blue. Because guess what, people? Blueberry skin stain. Eat
Yeah.
a blueberry pie and your whole mouth is blue. We really didn't take into account that, the blueberry skin was going to stain in our all natural, made right on site blueberry wrap.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty funny.
So she was like Violet, right? From Willy Wonka?
Yes. I couldn't think of the name. Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't her name Violet, right?
I think it was Violet. Yes.
Turns Violet. That's funny.
It
Now,
was funny for me, not so funny for the person that got the treatment done because we didn't know how long that was going to last.
she's like in the shower trying to scrub her body raw. Oh my gosh. That's fun. I love it. Yeah, that's a
Right,
little
let's-
scary. All right. So I think I've got one to close this out because it is so weird and so wacky and definitely a little bit spooky. So it is called, and you got to stay with me on this before you make your judgment call, okay?
Okay.
Perineum sunbathing.
Well, I just saw this recently, actually.
Yeah.
So I saw it with the man's butt right up in the air.
Yes. So this is what it is. It is butt, BUTT, or bum, as we call it in my household, bum sunbathing. And let me just tell you a little bit about it. So it started via a TikTok trend, right? Because all great things do. And advocates have suggested it could increase vitamin D and life force energy, improve focus, sleep cycles, balance hormones, heighten your libido. And also, it could replace your morning coffee. So, what you do, Julie, since I know you don't drink coffee, so this might be a good idea for you. I'm not sure. But
Good morning, lobsterman.
What you do is you expose yourself to direct sunlight for just 30 seconds.
Yes, that's the key. You can't do it for more than 30 seconds. I mean, your skin is very delicate down there.
Yes, 30 seconds of sunlight equals hours of energy. It's based on that your perineum will absorb the solar energy, boost vitality, mood, sleep, and other things in your life. I mean, I would like to know if any of our listeners have done this.
I'd like to know that as well. Yes, listeners, let us know if you've done any perineum sunbathing. I can, with all confidence, say that I have not, but when I saw it, it did bewitch me.
You're giving bewitching vibes, and I have a feeling this summer on the coast of Maine, we'll be able to see something good.
I just know because the skin is so sensitive that, I think that I would be, a little nervous about it. I don't know. At first, I was like, what? Because I think I saw it on Instagram, and in the image was quite vivid that I saw. And I was like, I mean, the skin is thin.
Yeah.
You would soak in whatever it is. It claims it gives you energy and boosts your mood.
Life force energy. I mean, that's a big claim. Life force energy.
I would like to say it's a boo, and I am not sure I could do it where I live because, as I am perched on top of a hill in a working harbor. So
Well, you can't do it where you don't live because that's like indecent exposure.
I can't go to the beach and do it.
My gosh, no, you can't. I
I'll have
got it.
to,
I've got it.
yeah,
When the boat is back in, or
yeah,
now, I don't know if you've taken your boat out,
we
have Gary
have.
drive you out
Okay.
way far, and then just go ahead and just bum sunbathe.
All right. That's going to be on my summer to-do list next year.
Poor Gary is going to call me and be like, why? There was a lobsterman driving by and Julie
I'm
had her
going to do
pants down.
bum sunbathing yoga.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay.
Well, to sunbathe your bum, you got to be doing yoga.
Yeah, just don't add the pigs. Don't add the pigs in. Or the snakes. That would be the worst.
Right, well, we just went down a spooky rabbit hole that we can never dig ourselves out of. So, share with us any of your spooky spa adventures, trends that you're interested in, absolute booze, your maybe bewitching, or your I'm in line with my credit card to buy this trend. And we'll see you here live next time in the SpaHive. Thanks for sticking with us on Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye. If I've piqued your interest, even just a little bit, about the SpaHive, good news. You can learn more over at our free Facebook community. That's right. Head on over to Facebook, search SpaHive Professional Community, and join me, my SpaHive board, and over 400 other spa, hospitality, and wellness professionals there. The community is always free, chocked full of tips, tricks, and educational content to serve you. Look forward to seeing you there.